What's up, sports to the bone family? What's up? What's up? A blessed Sunday evening to you all. Welcome back to another video. All right, so we have a couple of interesting stories to look at in this one. So earlier today, I was reading an article on Crick Today. Yes, man, a website called Crick Today, and they were covering a story about Mumbai Indians. Talking about the fact that they are finding it hard to win games, and Kyron Pollard, he was the focus of attention, or he was the center of attention as it relates to what some of the fans were saying, the Mumbai Indian fans, that is. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the things that the fans are currently saying about him. And we also see where Dwayne Bravo and CSK, they were actually beaten again today by the Punjab Kings. So we're going to take a look at that one. But before we go any further, I'm going to ask you to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed, man. Turn on the post notification bell, leave a like and drop a comment. Alright guys, so as we know, the IPL just started, right? And Mumbai Indians, they are finding it very, very difficult to win games. I think they would have lost 2 games on the trot now. And, usually in the IPL, Mumbai Indians, they are usually the team to beat. They usually have good players, and they are led by probably one of the best captains in the world now, Rohit Sharma. And, they have the likes of people like, Kyron Pollard, people like, Bumrah. The Pandya brothers were there before, but they are not there anymore. I think, yeah, as I said, I was reading this article, and a couple of the Mumbai Indians fans, they really went in at Kyron Pollard. They were trolling him all over the place, And remember, Mumbai Indians, they would have won 5 championships, if I'm not mistaken. I think they would have won the IPL 5 times, and they have actually lost 2 games. So, they lost to Rajasthan Royals. I think that was the last defeat, and I tell you, my viewers and subscribers, the fans are giving Kyron Pollard hell as it relates to his batting in that game. I think they lost that game by around about 23 runs. And Pollard was expected to bring that game home. They had lost a couple of early wickets, but the fans maybe were not panicking, seeing that one of the more senior batsmen and one of the most explosive hard hitter, one of the most explosive T20 batsmen in the world, in Kyron Pollard, was still at the crease. So I guess fans were still feeling as if they had it in the bag, but the fact that he played a real slow innings, the fans did not like it any at all. He actually went on to I think he got 22 runs off 24 deliveries. So the big boundaries, the big 6s and the 4s that they were expecting did not come. And the fans, boy, I tell you, they started to chant that seems as if he's finished. No, as I said, he was brutally trolled, and I am definitely going to be sharing some of the trolls with you guys. And remember this, he's one of us. He's one of us. So we don't like to see when our players are not performing. Just like how we come out and we speak about Poor and we want him to perform. Odin Smith not bowling, we want not bowling too well, we want him to perform. Just any one of our West Indian players, we're gonna talk about it. But this was very big, my viewers and subscribers, so I couldn't let it slip. Now the first comment, as I said, the article captioned a couple of the comments that were posted online. Now the first comment says, and I quote, "Sometimes we all have to raise our hands and clap together and say Pollard is finished." That was the first one from one of the Mumbai Indians fans. Sometimes we all have to raise our hands and clap and say that Pollard is finished. I remember Mumbai Indians, these are people, Indian cricket fans on a whole. These are people that they ride right to the end with their team. They are passionate, they don't give up. So when you see they come out and calling out somebody that would have delivered for them on so many occasions, probably means that they think, he's over the hill. Now the next person is quoted as saying, and I quote, "Kyron Pollard is finished." That is what they had trending. Hashtag Kyron Pollard is finished. The next person went on to say, and I quote, "Special appreciation for Pollard. His spectacular and wonderful innings." Now, this one is being sarcastic. They say, "Special appreciation for Pollard. His spectacular and wonderful innings of 22 runs off just 24 balls." So they are being sarcastic, where that is concerned. And a few more were there, but I'm not going to go down into everything because I don't want it to seem as if I am tearing down our player. But he has definitely regressed, if I can use that word. I mean, it's early days yet, and as I said, he's one of the guys that would, you can say that, he's tested and proven in the IPL. So even though the fans are crying out against him right now, I am almost certain that their captain Rohit Sharma and the franchise going to say, here what, we're definitely going to continue with him. We're going to stick with him, give him games and see if he can turn it around. But it was a bit weird watching him getting 22 of 24 deliveries. And, it was in touching distance because the team, Rajasthan Royals, actually ended up losing the game Rajasthan Royals actually ended up winning the game by 23 runs. We spoke about it on the live show yesterday. They won the game by 23 runs. So it was in touching distance. And as I said, Pollard getting 22 off 24, it was definitely probably painful to watch for some of their fans, because as I said, they lost a couple of early wickets, but they more than likely they thought that Pollard would have brought it home, and the fact that he wasn't too big of an axe, the fans are saying right now he's struggling to get the bowlers away. So we're definitely going to continue to watch this one unfold. It's just the first time. He didn't perform in the first game either, but it's this 24 of 20, this 22 of 24. But that alone not going to let them drop him. So we're going to watch and see how it go. It's the same thing when Gale wasn't too performing, and we know he's one of the most accomplished T20 players. When he wasn't performing for West Indies, and we call him out, people that are not able to separate emotions from actual numbers had an issue with it. So I am almost certain that, this is not me calling him out. This is me sharing what the Mumbai Indian fans had to say. If the numbers are not stacking up over a period of time, I am definitely going to call him out, and I know people won't like that. But I don't really care because the numbers are there. Once again, this is not me being disrespectful. You understand? And those who watch my channel by now should know that I will respect what a man would have done over the years. But if you are not able to do it consistently anymore, then it simply means that you cannot manage. And once again, this is not directed to Pollard, right? We probably need to see him in a few more innings and see how he work. I'm just using that to bring across a point as it relates to the fact that I respect people and the work that they would have done. But if you want to be paid and come and you want to get picked over other players that are, you might consider them younger and not as experienced, then you need to match their performance. It's as simple as that. It might sound cold, but it's as simple as that. As I said, it's not the first time we would have seen a big hitter, a power hitter struggle and just get something like 22 of 24. It's not the first time, so this is not me throwing in the towel. Just wanted to share what some of the fans are thinking. But yeah, that is it as it relates to Pollard. Now, the next thing, as I said, doing Bravo and Chennai Super Kings, they lost again. I think it was the Punjab Kings that they played earlier today. So another defeat, Punjab. They batted first, got 180 for 8. And CSK were only able to get 126, so they were actually bowled out. Now, Livingstone, he actually got 60 of 32. Smith got 6 of 11, and Bravo took 1 wicket for 1 wicket off his 3 overs. So, Odin Smith not getting amongst the runs, 6 of 11, definitely struggled there. Same thing in the last game. His team ended up winning, I think, but he wasn't really able to score. Bravo getting 1 wicket. Dube, as it relates to CSK, he got 57. Dhoni got 23. Smith, he bowled 2 overs, took 1 wicket for 14 runs. So another defeat for Chennai Super Kings and another victory for Punjab Kings. So that is what happened today, my viewers and subscribers. So I just wanted to share this one with you guys. Gonna leave it right there for now. Sports to the bone. Keeping it informed. Remember to like and share and subscribe. Zee my peeps. Big up on yourself. I'm out.